doing services for the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office. The company is accused of violating a number of terms in their contract, costing customers hundreds and allowing their truck drivers to line their pockets. 44 News reporter Josh Myers has more on this investigation.
After getting reports of inflated bills for emergency towing operations, the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office was met with silence for weeks when trying to get in contact with Hamrick's Towing and Recovery to get the situation sorted out.
There was a pattern and the number of additional charges that I thought was a little bit unusual.
A strongly worded letter to the company from Vanderburgh County Sheriff Noah Robinson at the beginning of April describes Hamrick's Towing and Recovery's violation of state law in failing to provide documentation. That got their attention, and the sheriff says the company sent records of a dozen jobs and the agency's investigation started to find out if Hamrick's was doing the job they've been entrusted with for over 10 years the right way.
They need to know that when a law enforcement officer is calling a record of the scene, that they're going to be treated fairly and not taken advantage of, because folks that are on the side of the road with their car broken down are in a vulnerable position. There's not a lot of shopping around you can do when you're sitting on the side of the road with a broken car.
On Tuesday, a formal letter listing the findings of the agency's investigation was sent to the company and detailed 4 contract violations. 1. The company charged every customer a $15 fuel charge on top of the contractually set rate. Per the contract with the county, that price increase would only be allowed if the price of diesel had skyrocketed by $3 a gallon, when in reality, it has actually decreased by 23 cents since the contract was signed last December. 2. Hamrick's never sent the sheriff's office the required monthly reports on the environmental cleanups they did, but still charged customers hundreds. 3. Hamrick's charged a so-called winch fee on top of the base established towing price and double billed that fee when cars were towed from the company's lot to a body shop. And 4. Hamrick's knowingly allowed their commission-based drivers to pile on charges to up their takeaway from every job. The letter ends by stating the sheriff's office will be taking their business elsewhere at the end of January 2025.
Disappointed would be probably a better way of saying it. They had a contractual obligation to provide certain services, and they didn't meet those standards. We need to move on. We need to find someone who's going to.
The sheriff says this was the first time his department has received specific complaints of overcharging by Hamrick's. If you think you've been overcharged for Hamrick services on behalf of the county, you can contact the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office. We did ask Hamrick's Towing to sit down for an interview with us or at least send a statement, but we have yet to hear back from them. Reporting in Evansville, Josh Myers, 44 News.